Right, Al Murray,
Yes.
historian extraordinaire.
Well, I'm certainly unusual.
The history book, but three history book challenge.
Right.
First question is, which book do you wish you had written?
Ooh, that's a very good question. I don't know, Stalingrad by Antony Beevor, so for the sales.
For the sales, purely.
No, I don't know. I think there have been so many books that I've gone back to, and it's always because, you know, usually because the story's compelling or because the writing is really good. So I don't know. I mean, I would say, oh gosh, well, because Arnhem's my patch.
Yeah.
There's the Martin Middlebrook book about the Battle of Arnhem called Arnhem 1944, which is just about the Arnhem Battle and just about the British effort. And he wrote that in the early 90s, so there were still plenty of people around, lots of witnesses to it. And he writes in a very personable style and a relatable style. So I would say probably, I wish I'd written that.
Excellent.
But it's also why I wrote the book I wrote the way I did, because you think, well, that's been done. So you're going to have to, if you want to write about this thing you're interested in, you're just going to have to row in the opposite direction, come up with something else completely different.
Excellent. Wonderful.
So yeah, that Martin Middlebrook's Arnhem 1944.
Good. Second one, which history book changed your life?
1066 and all that.
Brilliant.
My mum,
Yeatman.
yeah, which my mum gave me when I was a kid, because my godmother, I mean, I there's sort of these fence, you know, sort of flagpole moments in my historical development. One of them is or interested in it. My godmother gave me R.J. Unsted's Looking at History, which was the thing I know we were using at school, but she gave me the volume, which goes from, you know, there's sort of stuff about cavemen, and then it goes into Motte and Bailey castles via the Anglo-Saxons and the Romans and all that, and underfloor heating in Rome. You know, it's an absolutely bog standard. You know, it's got the kings and queens in it, but it's just kind of social history and a bit of Britain and all that. So I had that on board, and then someone gives you the Sellars and Yeatman, King John's Bad King, Top Nation and all that. And it made me realise that this is it's all interesting, but it's fun as well, and you can be funny about it, and it's important to be funny about it, because otherwise, you know, I think history's used for all sorts of things. One of the uses and abuses of history is to use it as a cudgel, to use it as a source of grievance and all that. But if you can laugh at those things, you can enjoy it, be set free of it at the same time. And that which sounds a sort of profound reaction to Sellars and Yeatman, but it's satire, and that's satire hopefully makes you go, hang on a minute, I'm having a look at this from a slightly different angle.
Great stuff. Last one.
Mm-hmm.
Which of your books would you want to be mentioned in the title of your obituary? Al Murray, author of
The Pub Landlord's Guide to British Common Sense, which is that's the first book I wrote, which is a toilet book and the illustrations are very good. So no, I don't know. I mean, the thing is when and you'll know this, you finish a book and you think, by the time you get to handing it over, and you think, well, I've done my best. Maybe I haven't pulled this off. I feel quite duffed up by the experience. And the book, the Arnhem Black Tuesday, the last proper book I've finished, although the one I've just done with Jim was a very pleasurable experience. That I found it was a really emotional experience, getting the damn thing done. I felt I'd bitten off more than I could chew. So if I drop dead tomorrow, that one. But hopefully I'll actually crack how to write them and crack how I get my voice right in the page, on the page. So at the moment is that one, but hopefully
many more to come.
Many more to come. If I could, but also I find writing books really difficult, and I find stand-up comedy quite easy. One pays me more than the other, so there's a bit of like personal economy at work there.
Wonderful. Al Murray, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for having me.